Well, it's the hot and dusty part of the day, but we're continuing on. We have driven in the truck over to the Amphitheater Parking area, and we are actually just going to do the Rio Grande Village nature trail. And this is a less than a mile trail, and we don't know if we're going to see much because it is hot. It's around 3 o'clock, and so I do hear the birds in the bushes, but it's very hard to spot them. But I do have the Merlin bird ID app, and so we can do a little sound recording, and hopefully that'll help us ID what birds we're hearing. Okay, so we just came through the parking, and we're supposed to go by campsite 18. Okay, so we'll go around the side of the campground. Right. Here's a quick view of the campground. Looks like there are quite a few empty spots. I don't know if people were no-shows, but there's a little bit of shade, some covered picnic areas. Yeah, look at that. That has a nice cover. Yeah, for your eating table. I don't think all of them had it, but if you can get out of the sun, it's not too bad, huh? Feels quite nice in the shade. Okay, so after a little bit, we are here at the trailhead, and we're hearing a northern cardinal, and we saw both a male and a female. They're a little too fast to try and get a picture of. Okay, so once you get to this point, it's 0.75 miles with 80 feet of elevation gain. The Chihuahuan Desert is one of the most biologically diverse deserts on Earth. Here we see why. Water sets the stage, plants grow, attracting insects. The insects bring in birds, fish, and reptiles. Plants and animals not typically found in deserts thrive near the water. Here's a nice list of some of the birds and other animals and insects that we might see. We already saw one turtle earlier today. Probably was the Big Ben slider. We've seen the northern cardinal. Yeah. It'd be fun to see a beaver. Wow. There we go, down there. Far side of the pond. A little slider turtle, probably 4 to 6 inches.
Something big down there, breaking its way through the black.
Okay, there's where we are along the Rio Grande. Here's a view looking back where we just came across the bridges in the pond, the blue heron. I'm assuming it's a blue heron. It might be a different kind.
Here they are.
Okay, we've been seeing some cow droppings, and I guess the cows are nearby.
There they are.
There are the cows. There are two white ones,
There's two
a
black
brown
ones.
one, two black ones. Somebody's got a bell on.
Yeah, see the bushes over here moving?
Yep. And across the river, just to the left there, is a horse. Is this called open range, or what do they call it that the cows are allowed to?
It definitely called open range.
Okay.
They're not supposed to be on the national park, but of course they can't see any lines.
Yeah. Hi, ladies.
I guess that could be a cowbell in here. I think it is.
Yeah, the horse isn't moving that much.
Yeah, I think it's on this white one right here, maybe.
Oh, really? I thought there was maybe
Not the
a
white one
sixth
close,
one.
but the white one over in the bushes.
Okay. Lets you know where they are.
Yeah, there is a sixth one, definitely. She made it that far.
Did you think we were going to see cows
No.
as wildlife?
Nope.
We're going to add a little bit and do the River Spur trail. Trail's nicely edged here, so we know which way to go. Well, we're kind of in the middle of a U, at the bottom of the U. It's the heat of the day, so we haven't seen much wildlife. Okay.
We're gaining land.
Yeah, we are. It's
Every
pushing
time
that
we
way.
flood.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go back?
Yep.
We're going to finish the loop. Here's another good view of the river area and the bend that we just walked out in. All right, we're almost there. Here's a sign for the overlook. Hang left. You can have a little bit of view of the campground. And we're almost there. We're gonna walk just a few more steps to get out to the point, and then we'll look the other direction. Okay, Steve's gonna read what the sign says.
Partners in protection. Looking across the Rio Grande into Mexico, one cannot help but notice the dramatic sandstone and limestone layers of the Sierra del Carmen mountain range. These cliff walls tower above the small community of Boquillas and are interrupted only by the narrow slice of river entering the Boquilla Canyon. Farther south, the Maderas del Carmen Mountains reach 9,000 feet in elevation, and the rich evergreen forest found there support a wide variety of wildlife. In November of 1994, the Mexican government recognized these important natural and cultural resources by creating the Maderas del Carmen Protected Area for Flora and Fauna. This designation allows for the protection of more than 500,000 acres of well-preserved Chihuahuan desert habitat. Its creation was an important step in ensuring that valuable resources on both sides of the international border are preserved.
You can see the whole campground and the Chisos Mountains on the horizon. You can kind of see how the river winds through the rocks there. Great view across into Mexico. Back across the bridges. Back to the trailhead, and we're going to turn left. We're back to the amphitheater parking area now. My Gaia GPS measured it just under 2 miles for the whole hike that we did. The park brochure says to start here from the amphitheater parking and walk through the campground. There was some probably parking closer to site 18 in the campground, but if it was busy, I think it's best to start here. Yeah, there's only 2 cars here, and there was maybe 2 cars by the trailhead. So we've had a wonderful day. We're going to get in the car and turn on the air conditioner, go back over to the camp store, get a cold drink, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of the afternoon here at the park.